Bonjour Penguins and welcome back to Pat Peng's Cast, the show that dives you into the world as I see it. I'm Patrick, your host, and today we're kicking off season 2 called Paris on Pause. Today's pause from Paris is a tour on the east side of the capital to check out 3 towns, Meaux, Crécy-la-Chapelle and Coulommiers. If you like cheese, this is the place to be, but of course, not only. Do you want to know more on these world-class destinations? Stay tuned. Bonjour, and welcome to episode 1 called Brie-Laxing Pause of season 2 Paris on Pause of Pat Peng's Cast. I have personally explored this escapade in the same sequence as the episode title, and I'm excited to share the discoveries, so let's go ahead. So, we just arrived to the city of Meaux. Hello everyone, I'm with my 2 friends here, Anthony and Mehdi. The city of Meaux is around Paris. It's like an hour and a half maximum by transportation or an hour with the car. Obviously, as you know, and I'm gonna show you, we are preparing. The first thing we did when we arrived is buying a cheese platter with the Brie de Meaux and some goat cheese and another third local cheese, I forgot the name. And we bought some bread with nuts and apricot and things like that. And we're preparing, we are in some sort of a local pier. Nobody's here. It was not mentioned that we're not allowed to be here, so by default we are allowed to be here. And we're going to taste this cheese. We also bought some fresh wine. As you can see in the background there, we have also the Cathédrale de Meaux. There's another name for it. It's called the Cathedral of Saint-Étienne. It's also from the Gothic era. It's Gothic architecture. We didn't visit it yet. We're going to go there in a few minutes and I'm going to let you know about it. We don't see a lot of the city here, but we're going to walk around in a few moments. Next to this city, there's also another city which we're going later on. It's called Coulommiers, and it's also known for the cheese Coulommiers. And there's also a third city that we're going to be visiting today called
Crécy-la-Chapelle.
Called Crécy-la-Chapelle. I'm sorry. And you'll know more about the Crécy-la-Chapelle once we arrive to Crécy-la-Chapelle. Now, time for tasting our cheese and wine. So I tried to make a video of me tasting the Brie de Meaux. I ended up realizing that I didn't launch the recording, so I'm going to record this in audio. So my experience with this Brie de Meaux is, first of all, the Brie de Meaux is a cow's milk, and it's a soft cheese category. This one particularly, the Brie de Meaux and the one that we bought today, the texture was really perfectly creamy. I really loved it. And the flavor was really rich and full-bodied. And actually, I'm the kind of person who really love these kind of cheeses, you know, the soft cheese, because of this texture that is really creamy and buttery. Anyway, we can feel the quality that goes into making such a fine cheese in the Meaux city. And we bought it from a local fromagerie, which I advise you to do instead of buying the cheese from the supermarket. It was really, honestly, a very good one. Even Mehdi and Anthony liked it. So we do recommend the Brie de Meaux. It's a must when you visit the city. And this one is the Crottin de Marne, which is the goat cheese. Anthony is tasting it. So, perfect. We recommend. And the third cheese is the Saint-Faron cheese. This is the original one. And it's really good. It's actually creamy and buttery. It's there's some sort of a butter sensation when we taste it. So I think this is one of my favorite, if it's not my favorite. And then the Brie de Meaux, and then the third one, which is the goat cheese here. So 1, 2, 3. Even though between the Brie de Meaux and this one, Saint-Faron, I'm hesitating, but they're both really, really good. The city of Meaux is the most populated city in the department of the Seine-et-Marne, knowing that the Seine-et-Marne department is in the Île-de-France region. When I say it's the most populated, actually it's 60,000 people in the city of Meaux, so it's not really that much. it's still a small city. However, I'm always impressed of how we are so close to Paris, and yet we have this feeling of being in the countryside, in a city of the countryside. We don't feel like we're just next to 11 million population city and suburb. This feeling of being away for the duration of the day, and only by being 1 or 2 hours away by transportation from Paris, is really a nice feeling. Also, we walked in the downtown area, so you don't go there for the vibrancy of the city, and you don't go there to meet a lot of people. I mean, it's, as I said, it has a very countryside vibe. So if it's what you like, then perfect. If it's not what you like, then this city and walking in this city is not the thing for you. But again, we're talking about a day trip. We're not talking about living there. So it's always worth taking a shot and visiting the city of Meaux because it's really beautiful. And also the cathedral. I'm always impressed on how big and how impressive these cathedrals are in small cities in France, and it's usually the case in a lot of different cities. You have a small city, but yet the cathedral in it is just huge and very beautiful. So the Cathedral of Meaux is also worth the visit. Apart from eating Brie de Meaux cheese and walking around the city, what you can do also, and also the cathedral, what you can do in the city of Meaux is you can also visit the Great War Museum. If I remember well, it has a collection of over around 70,000 items and documents that talks about the military life during World War I. So it's an opportunity for you to dive into the history of this war that is also known as the Great War. So check it out. If the weather is not really nice, you can always go and visit it. It has a nice modern architecture as well. It's close to the city, really not too far. So that's something you can do as well in the city of Meaux. That's it for the city of Meaux. Now let's move to the next city called Crécy-la-Chapelle. And here we are. We just arrived to the second city for today called Crécy-la-Chapelle. I will write it down for you guys because it's complicated to understand. So Crécy-la-Chapelle is a small town. It's not even a city. It's not considered as a city because it's a really small town. And I'm still with two of my friends here. Mehdi is filming here backstage, and Anthony is filming here. Thank you, guys. So the particularity of the city is mainly the canals, like you can see here. There are a lot of boat tours happening. I don't know how it's called in English. Canoes. There are people shouting. We might see some of the adventurers passing by. Oh, we will see some. They are coming. Meanwhile, while they arrive, the city is very ancient. It's actually it dates from the 9th century, so it's medieval. It's really beautiful. The architecture is really good. The history is really nice. So we do recommend this city, and it's very small, so you actually can walk around in 15 minutes maximum. There's also a church called the St. George Church. It's also Gothic in terms of architecture. Let's take some time to see the... Hello. Well, that's really good. What is the company name? Called locadventure.com. Okay. A fun fact about the city, which actually is linked to the canals that you see here, the city has a nickname, and the nickname is called Venice of the Brie. Venice, obviously, because we understand that it looks like Venice in Italy. Obviously not at the same scale, but I mean it's somehow similar. And Venice of the Brie, because we are in the area of France where the Brie cheese is obviously one of the most famous cheeses. As you saw earlier, we tasted some of the Brie, which is the Brie de Meaux. We would have loved to bring the Brie back here all the way to Crécy-la-Chapelle, but I think that the Brie status is, not really good now. It's hot actually, so that's why. Say hi to the people just
Hi.
passing by under the bridge. That's all about this second stop, which is Crécy-la-Chapelle. The third stop would be a city that is also probably 20 minutes away from here maximum, called Coulommiers, and more information about Coulommiers in just a bit. C'est bon? Okay, so we have reached our third stop for today in this episode. It's a city called Coulommiers, so we are actually still in the Seine-et-Marne department in the Île-de-France region. We are still not too far from the other two cities that we visited earlier, Meaux and Crécy-la-Chapelle. There's a nice fountain here. There's a nice guy over there called Mehdi that is shooting the behind-the-scenes scenes. So we are in the Place du Marché. or in English, it's the square of the market, where the market on a Sunday most probably is held. The city is called Coulommiers, just like the world-renowned cheese that holds the same name, Coulommiers. So it's actually a soft, creamy cheese. I don't want to say similar, but it's actually not too far from the Brie and the Camembert. It's white and creamy and soft. It's really delicious. I do recommend, if you come here, to get a hold of some of that cheese from a local cheese market, Coulommiers. I really recommend it. Anyway, you will find it very easily because it's exactly the same name as the name of the city. So what did I want to tell you? Apart from the cheese, obviously the city is also very known for its cultural events and festivals. We walked around the downtown earlier today, and actually it's very vibrant. A lot of people are walking around in the streets of the downtown with all the stores open and so on. So there's a very nice vibe in the city. The architecture is really nice as well. So the same vibe as Crécy-la-Chapelle and Meaux. Obviously, all three of these cities are actually a very nice idea if you want to get away from Paris, because they are literally 1 to 2 hours away maximum by transportation or by car. So it's a perfect plan for you if you want to just have a one-day getaway from the city. As far as the transportation goes, in order to move from Paris to all of these three cities, so as you can see in this picture, this is the line P that you take from Paris Gare de l'Est, which is the eastern train station in Paris. As you can see, you can take it to go all the way to Meaux if you take it to the direction of La Ferté-Milon or Château-Thierry. Both of these branches pass by the city of Meaux. So you can go from Paris Est to Meaux. And then once you are in Meaux and you visited Meaux, in order to go to Crécy-la-Chapelle, you take this line again, but to the opposite direction. So back towards Paris. But you stop at the next station, which is Esply. And as you can see, in Esply, you can take the T14, which is a sort of tramway with the T14 number. You take it from Esply to Crécy-la-Chapelle. There's only one train that you can take, so you cannot be lost at all, because it's the same train that goes back and forth. So there are no other trains than this one that you're gonna hop onto and go to Crécy-la-Chapelle. Once you're done with the visit of Crécy-la-Chapelle, what you can do is you can take the bus express line 17 that would take you directly to Coulommiers. Once you visit Coulommiers, you can take the line P. As you can see, Coulommiers is also on a third branch of this line. So you can take the train from Coulommiers back to Paris with the line P. Needless to say that since we are not in the middle of Paris, you need to check the schedules of the trains and the buses so that you avoid waiting a lot in the stations. So you can check all of these on an application called Île-de-France Mobilité or City Mapper, and it would give you the schedules of the trains and the buses, and you can plan your trip accordingly. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed listening or watching this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast. You can find my podcast on all the platforms and streaming platforms, including Anghami for our Middle Eastern listeners, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Deezer, YouTube, and YouTube Music. See you in 1 month, Pengies.